This is Disintegration. We are on Xbox One X. I believe it's enhanced, but I don't quite have the details at this point. This is a special sort of closed beta before the actual beta, and it's kind of a good way to show off what we're getting here. So we get a team, a squad, and then we jump into a match. And you can actually customize your squad in really cool ways, like decorate their gear, their little items that they're holding on to. It's quite in depth. Anyway, so in the game you are playing as a sort of ship here. That's to say, I guess you could call it, or a type of mech thing, but I think they're more like ships. And you're commanding a group of troops, and other people are also doing that. So the game is going to have a campaign, it looks like, because there is an option in the menu. And then it's also got a multiplayer experience, which is obviously what we're checking out here. So with this being a flying type game, which I think is really cool, the different sort of options have different weapon types, and we might switch between those depending on if I die, to kind of show that off. And then there are a variety of really objective-based modes that you can play, and then tons of different options for combat. So my character, my little guys, are getting damaged. We're also kind of a little bit outnumbered here, and I'm going to die. But you actually have to go over your troops in order to revive them and bring them back. So we can switch our crew, and we'll do the Lost Ronin just so that it's a little bit different. We get a respawn timer. So it is something that's a little bit more strategic. The games seem to be fairly fast-paced, with some really cool maps that are full of depth. There is a certain element of destruction in this too, which is neat. So we got our little squad here. You can see them, and then on the bottom left you can kind of see their abilities, and they kind of follow you around, and you can control them too. You can kind of tell them, I want them to go over there, I want them to focus fire on something. You know, they have different options for what they can pull out into the battlefield, which is kind of cool. And those obviously have a countdown timer, so you need to take out, you know, the troops up above while also dealing with the ones below. The ones up above are your, you know, actual sort of, well, in multiplayer, your human opponents, and then down below it's like the AI do in their battle, but they also obviously contribute to the conflict that's going on. And as you can see, you can change your elevation. You can go lower, you can go higher. There's little health spots you can go to as well that kind of heal you up, which I probably need. Oh yeah, we're pulling out a special thing here, which I didn't do at the right time, and now I'm going to die. Because I was thinking I had a health blast thing. Oh crap. Anyways, we're getting back into this one. You can see that the shot is a little bit different because we're in a bit of a burst fire. Oh, we got a health up. That's nice. And we can get hopefully a heal going. So you can also scan, as you can see. You can scan what's going on and get an idea of things. So we're really pushing B aggressively. Not really getting B. We should also be aiming to maybe take another position, because we don't want to, you know, just be stuck here. Let's get on there and get those going. Hopefully those can blast off and do some damage. Nice, disintegrated that guy. But alas, I am hurting quite a bit. Match is already halfway over. Let's see anything health-wise. I'm gonna actually move over to this other position. I know I should revive my guys, but I think B is kind of a bit of a lost cause. And then some of them revive when I go over them, but if I don't go over them, you know, they're kind of dead, which is obviously a bit of an issue. And then more on the commanding, so you can kind of command them, and you can also pull them back. You can tell them to do stuff, and various commands, which I guess would be more of an element of the, you know, the campaign would be more like having them interact with certain objects and stuff like that, you know, when you're playing. Oh, I'm so dead. See if I can get the missiles. It was not enough to do enough damage. But yeah, it's a very different sort of game. It's kind of fun, having a good time with it. It's unique and seems to be pretty well balanced in terms of the combat and the conflict. And I quite like the map design. They seem to flow well. They look cool. And it's a very different type of shooter, obviously. Like, I mean, we're literally flying in mech things, which I think is, like, the coolest. Secret rockets. We're not really using those. Let's get over there and try to damage this guy. Switching between those. We're taking a lot of damage. I think our team would be able to maybe eliminate that other guy over there. Considering he has such low health, but yeah, there's something like the dynamic of like these weird ships like flying around. It's so strange. Like, you don't really see too many titles like this these days, and that's what I find kind of a little bit more fascinating about this one. For the fact that we are going to lose this one, it looks like. We got him. That's good. Just another shot. And it's easy to kind of get like lost in you doing your thing, but you also have to remember that you do have like, you know, people that you're working with in regards to like your little AI buddies. And they're doing their thing too, and they need to be protected and given guidance. And you get distracted easily by firing away at these foes. You can see there's more different kind of crew options, and they all do different things. Like this one, a nano emitter, so that's a repair thing over time. And then it's also about kind of coordinating with your team, what sort of abilities everybody's using. You know, just in terms of like attacking, defending, everything, finding the right balance for combat. Let's get that seeker going off there. Oh, I am disrupted and so dead. See, if you work together well, sometimes your team is meshed and sometimes they don't. No, we'll get going. We'll try out the King's Guard. They sound kind of badass. If we haven't lost. But yeah, match is over, so I'll have to jump into another one because these games are quick. Time for another round of Disintegration. This time we're on the other side, so big difference as you can see. But yeah, I think like aesthetically they kind of nailed the world, and I know you're seeing perhaps little performance things. Keep in mind that you know, obviously this is a beta, so they are working on cleaning things up and perfecting it. And this game kind of came out of nowhere. It really wasn't at all on my radar, and I'm very curious what they're going to do with the finished product on this one, just in terms of like the campaign and content like that. Because I do like the multiplayer aspect of this. Getting shot up by those guys on the ground there. Eliminate that squad. Nice. Hope somebody's feeling the pain of losing all their bros, all their comrades, all their friends. And get them in all with this thing. Yeah, totally botched that. He's a quick one. Oh yeah, you can dodge really fast too. You didn't notice that. I kind of really didn't do that last match. But the yellow bar at the bottom, yeah, it's kind of your like quick move stamina. If you've played Halo 5, you kind of know what that is. I wonder if other games sort of have that quick dash. Maybe some of the too far futuristic Call of Duties also did that, but gonna get the gist of what we're doing here. Let's see if we can get this guy. Wow, he just keeps like really moving around there.
Zone A lost.
What is he doing? Is he like... Did he run away? He kind of ran away, didn't he? But there's like a certain element of like tactical play too, in the fact that you can, you know, be sneaky and kind of like hide behind things with your regular troops doing the work, or go really up. And I like how they're detailed too. Again, like you can decorate them quite a bit. I didn't really show that off because it's in the main menus, not during the gameplay. But yeah, you can really adjust how your little crew is looking, give them little dangling things that they can hold on to, which is kind of neat. At least I think so. A little bit different element of play, and it seems like there's a fair bit of customization that they're doing in it.
This match is halfway over.
This match is halfway over? We just got into this match. Maybe the matches are almost too fast. Ugh. Whatever the case, I'm kind of really enjoying it. It's a totally different sort of game. Let me get in on this health. Very good ability to have like a medic on your team. It's quite the difference. Oh, I thought that might like deal big splash damage with everybody. One of my guys is dead. Let's revive them. But yeah, it's kind of like a neat element, you know, kind of making it a bit of more of like a strategy game aside from just like a straight up shooter. Like I'd even thought that this was like just like a mech shooter, and then you get in here and you're like, wow, this is really different. Got that guy. Let's get a little bit of a dip for the health and then get back into the action because we've got some points to capture. It's like blazing fast. The controls feel pretty tight, pretty well done. Like, you know, like a good way. I like what they did with this. Scanning things, see if you can see anything in the distance. Try to get to the conflict a little bit faster. But again, like I mentioned earlier, they really don't do like space type things. I remember playing like a remake of something recently. Can't even remember what it's called, but it was sort of like this. Pretty good game too, and I can't even remember. I play a lot of games. Anyways. Nice 2 kill streak. That's what I'm talking about. We are blasting. We are smashing. And I like the aesthetics of your like interface. It's really clean. It's really cool looking. Ooh, things are not looking good. I just want one of those to hit. Oh, down I go. But yeah, it's really cool. I wish I was getting into like different maps and game setup types, but I'm pretty sure we're locked in regards to what we can actually really experience here, content-wise. Again, being a beta, and even like an earlier version of the actual beta that's going to be out there for people to play. And that is a lot of enemies. So you can eliminate some of them. Again, you just get like so lost in your own world, you're forgetting that there's like this secondary group of little people working for you.
Copy.
'Cause we also want to help out the cause down there. While not forgetting we're getting blasted away from up above. Ow. We are going down, down. 25k total damage, not bad. I think that's what I did last match. Oh, get your ass back here. Can't run away from me. Or maybe you can ease into like a health thing. Whoa. I don't know how loud that was on the mic, but yeah, those were the speakers beside me turning off. That scared the hell out of me. Anyways. It's like we are contesting the zone. It's going to be pretty close, but I think we're going to have the edge for the win on this one. We disintegrated them harder than they disintegrated us. But I think we're going to need one more match. We're back for another map and another objective.
Deliver cores to win.
So we are on the offense. This should be interesting. I definitely do love the look of this one. Sort of like a lost city that's overgrown. And a lot of just like subtle background buildings just to create a deeper sense of depth. It's really quite cool. Hope I don't get shot in the back too much. We do have a teammate there shooting them, so hopefully together we can finish this guy off, but it's not looking good. It's gonna be close. Oh, I got him, but I also got disintegrated from behind. Come on, team. What's everybody doing? Oh, that is a really cool, it's like a hot rod style thing. Are we on like just straight up like hover bikes, not even like little ships? They look like they're kind of little ships. Are they more like gliders? I don't know how you would really describe the type of vehicles that we're battling on. It's neat though. It's definitely neat. Okay, let's maybe go over to A because we are on the offensive. Especially after that initial death of disappointment.
Enemy air support.
Let's see if we can get this guy kind of hurt. And we are getting shot in the back like crazy. Looks like there's two guys. They're low health, but so am I. You can see my little character go flying there as I was dying. That's kind of cool. What's the team up to? Did I just like miss the good spawn wave where everybody's like fighting together? Maybe I'll go over to B this time. Looks like there's only one guy there, so it would make sense to tactically work together. You can also hold back, and you can do like things like, I guess that. You know, you do little signals, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think, lost for the words. They're usually like little emotes that you do in the game, right? So there we go. Looks like he's got the objective. We're gonna have to help defend that though. Oh, this guy's toast. Totally crushed him. Hopefully they're able to get that position over there, that objective. Again, I love the little details in the world. It's really cool. Like it's realistic looking, but futuristic. That's really quite neat. To help alleviate the conflict a bit.
Right away.
Targeting. Put 'em down.
Alright, troops work on their troops. Looks like there's two of them, but maybe the other one hasn't really seen me yet, so I can finish off that guy at least.
Wow.
There we go, except I'm getting attacked from behind. Damn it. Looks like there's two of them, that's not good. I'm not really taking damage, but I'm a little bit outgunned, so... Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, I kinda went into their base. Not great. See how everybody else is doing. Flooby. And they're just kind of chilling out. Looks like they're making a move to the position. It's interesting, you know. It's a different sort of game mode, a different style than the other one. I think that's kind of cool.
4A grad.
Yeah, I really like the visual style. It feels so like full of depth. You know, it's like layers to the environment. I think that's really neat.
4B dropped.
We dropped Cool B. Let's maybe see if we can get over there and do some stuff.
Last cycle.
There goes that guy. Maybe see if our teammates can get over there and grab that. Well, my guy specifically.
Oh yeah. Core is going critical.
Help clear out the little guys on the ground. Except everybody I know is dead. And I'm gonna die jumping in there like an idiot. Oh, that was not smart. That was an easy disintegration for them. I was just trying to get the team back together.
Core is going
So everybody got shot and exploded. Again, that's a really cool looking vehicle. I love the... It's so weird, like the designs and everything. It's just such a strange game, and I'm really into it. Okay, so we're still on offense. Maybe we can support over at A. See one guy at B. I feel like we got stomped at A though. Let's see if we can maybe potentially flank an enemy over this way in case that's needed. You know, stay low, stay cool. Be ready. Because you can kind of like straight up hide behind things. It's kind of really neat.
Core A dropped.
So you get a bit of a flank going on. Ow. Not cool. That's eliminated. Oh, looks like the round is over. One of two. Now we've got to switch sides and play defense. Right? I'm assuming that's the thing. I kind of almost wish I could have just had the second game I played
Defense.
and this game,
Defend your course to
but I
win.
don't think it's gonna end it out like how I wanted to. So, oh well. Let's get in there, team. Oh, cool wires. So they're gonna have to grab those. I'm assuming they're gonna go push A again like we did and gonna send like one guy over to B, so that's where we'll be smart. I don't see anyone yet.
Got it.
Is this like an advertisement?
Returning.
Oh crap. I don't even get to read the advertisement. The whole enemy squad's over here. A little bit more than I actually anticipated.
Core A,
Finish them
grab.
off. Prioritize.
See if we can stop them, at least grab the core a bit. Except my health is not looking good. And my troops are all dead. Probably best just to die and respawn here. I'm assuming that's going to be my best option. Giving her all she's got. But they didn't see that dash coming. This is an intense action because I've got like no health. And it's going to be like really close. Oh, I got like just a sliver on that health.
Core A, drop.
Just about had him. That sucks. Well, as long as they're not capping anything. That's a cool looking vehicle too. It's got like spikes. I guess you like stab guys with it would be the idea behind that one. Although you might get like stuck on a building would be kind of hilarious as well. I'm thinking for like a real world stab point on that one as opposed to being like, you know, any other situation where it's
Core A, grab.
using spikes.
Core A, dropped.
Is B close? 150.
Core
I think B's closer.
Right away. Will do.
I was trying to see if I could like intervene on the capture there. Just trying to take out the little guys. They are really quite well positioned, despite being well in the open. Neat mode too, though. Oh, you are not getting away. Let me pick away at their numbers. Looks like my team's coming back soon.
Enemy score.
I'm still screwed. Yeah, it looks like they got behind us a bit. Or was he a bit above? That is the question.
Core A, grab.
This is not good. They grabbed the core again. Come on, squad. Get over there. Do some things. Alright, let's go, team. Looks like they're at the drop-off, so 1-1. Which they did a lot faster than we did, I think. So A's down. How's B doing? Do they still have it? It's kind of quiet over there. Send our troops over that spot. Guess we'll just kind of hold the fort down. Maybe be all sneaky and be like, oh,
Score.
oh, that's disappointing.